No, yeah, no.
Hello to all you lovers out there. It's Tuesday. That means another episode of Ask Juan and Gee. How are you? I'm Juan.
And I'm G.
All right.
Let's get to the question. Hello, lovely people.
Hey.
I admire you so much, Juan and G.
Thank you.
You guys are so beautiful, doing an amazing job with your wise advice and support for the community. Stay blessed. Thank you so much, sir.
I appreciate that.
My name is Z, and I have been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 12 years now. Ooh. Congratulations. And to know that we inspire somebody who's been in a relationship for 12 years, that inspires us. Our relationship became a long-distance one since I moved to the U.S. 7 years ago. Our love had never been affected until he finally told me that he got a girl pregnant when she was 9 months already.
Sheesh.
So we're both Africans, so I have been outed since my early age. But he's the one in the closet and never bothered to introduce me to his family. He sees marriage and life together for the rest of his life. So do I, of course. My family knows him and loves him, but I have never introduced him as my love. I guess they suspect something. My heart dropped when he got a girl pregnant. It hurt so bad that I almost lost my job because I couldn't focus. I was doing everything it took to bring him here, reunite and live our dream here in the U.S., but at the same time he was cheating so bad, and now he's a father of a little girl. I felt humiliated and dumb to believe in him the whole time, 12 years of my life. I broke up and wished him good luck. Now it has been 4 months past and I am getting a little bit better. Even if it's hard to forget him and stop thinking about him, I know that I'm still in love with him but don't want to return with him again. He is trying very hard to have me back since I broke up. He had never stopped coming back asking to forgive him. He said he has the baby for us, that one day I will understand. He said he got the girl pregnant for us, but none of what he says can get me. I can't trust him anymore. My actual problem is that I start thinking positive about him and considering us together. I believe that he really loves me based on how we were before and want to give him another chance. But how do I know that I am doing the right thing? How to get assured and secured? I am really afraid to make another big mistake. Afraid to be hurt again so bad. Do I really have to give him another chance? Thanks for your time and advice. God bless.
That is loaded. But I think, need a breather after that one, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. 12 years, I mean.
12 years. I think, obviously he's on a teeter-totter. What are they called? What are those little games?
Seesaw.
Teetering back and forth between his feelings of, oh yes, I love him, 12 years of my life, I don't want to just throw that away. And then on the next side, I feel hurt, betrayed, and I'm angry because you had a baby outside of our relationship. Even though you're saying you did it for us, let me be in on that decision, please.
Right.
Okay, you cheated on me and had a baby, and now you're trying to say it's for us, but we ain't even going to address that. I think, though, to answer his question, I go to 3 questions you should ask yourself. And the first one is going back going to bring any good into your life? What benefits will you have going back into this relationship? You're already saying, you know, all of these negative things happen. Will any of those negative emotions go away by conceding to the positive thoughts that you may have every once in a while? Number 2, can you honestly love this child without judgment, without looking at this child and seeing that other woman, without seeing his infidelity, without stirring up all those emotions? Because that's critical. If you go back, you will be not only going back to your partner, but to the child and to the baby mama. They're a package deal at this point. So are you honestly able to deal with that for the rest of your life? Number 3 is the compromises that you'll have to make to go back into this relationship worth it? In the grand scheme of things, is it really worth it? Yes or no? And to me, that's a hard yes or no, but it's as simple as yes or no. Is it worth it to you and your happiness? And if not, then you're making the right decision to not go back to him.
I think it's such a complicated thing because, you know, like you said, on one hand he wants to get back with him, but it sounds like to me on the other hand he like is afraid that if he does, then it's a mistake. And so with that, you fear the unknown. You know what you want right now, but I fear the unknown. And that is where it's tricky for me, because you ask the questions, can I look at this child and accept this child and love this child? Can I trust this man again? Or with all these questions, which you really don't know.
Right.
You're not going to know until if you make the decision to be back with him. You say that, you guys have been together this long. And one thing I wanted to point out, you felt like you believed him the whole time, 12 years of your life, like it was just such a waste. I mean, you can't let this decision, although it was a really bad mistake, you can't let that just erase everything that you guys had together. That doesn't mean the whole 12 years he's been lying and scheming on you.
Right, absolutely.
But I think that the thing is, just as how he first broke up and he's like, I know I will never be with him again, now he's kind of getting over it, he's feeling a little bit better. Now he's kind of like, I still love him, should I give him a chance? I really think that it's going to take, I would suggest some counseling. I suggest he would get into some counseling to talk this through and not try to make such a quick decision. I don't think that you necessarily need to make a decision right now. I mean, like, what is he waiting on? Is it ready for him to come to the U.S.?
And they are long distance, so that brings in a whole nother level of issues, in my opinion.
Yeah, like, I don't really think that it needs to be such an emergency situation where you need.
But the baby is here.
The baby's here, but I ain't his baby. Shit, it ain't your baby. I mean, I don't know what he really means. He be having for us. You'll see in the long run. I don't really get that part. I don't have a lot that I can say about that because I don't get it.
To me, that was a cop out. What I hear with that is, you were in the U.S. for 7 years, working and building for the betterment of your relationship. He was over in Africa doing his thing, not worried about y'all, but having sex with women. You know what I'm saying? So he was being extremely selfish while you were working towards the greater good of the relationship. So y'all already are on two different planes just from that perspective. I would want to know, and I would invite you to ask him, did you even plan on moving out here? Because 7 years is a long time.
It's a long time. Like, what is he doing to help you get over there too?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, we can't tell you to break up. We can't tell you to get back with him. I just think that you need to be honest with yourself and then look at the whole situation. How about you made a good point, take the baby out of it. Like, why has it been 7 years and you trying to get him over here and he's over here having relationships with women? Like, why is it taking him so long? Is it even taking the baby out of it? Was this relationship going anywhere anyway? And it's been 12 years of your life. 7 of those years have been long distance.
Right.
Like, you need to ask yourself this question, like, what are you really holding on to? Is it the thought of who this guy is? Because you guys have definitely changed over the years.
Absolutely.
So, there's just, I think maybe the baby was a blessing. Maybe that was the strength you need to get out the relationship. Maybe you need to look at it like that. But I think there's a whole lot prior to even this baby coming that you should be asking yourself about. And I think counseling will help you work through those feelings. So just before we close, I think that, what you ask yourself, if you decide not to go back to this man, what are you missing out of your life if he's not there? On a day-to-day basis, what are you missing, to me, besides the thought of what your relationship is going to be whenever he gets here? And it's been 7 years. Like, are you holding on to this tree? And he's not adding or taking away from anything of your life. The only thing he's taking away now are your thoughts. Think about that.
Yeah. We hope that helps. All you lovers out there, you have a question, you have a comment, you have a concern, you have a scenario you want our advice on, write to us at ask@juanandgee.com.
Yeah.
Ask@juanandgee.com.
Yeah, and if you need to get over your heartache a little more, and you want to have a little vacation, and you want to come and meet us in Puerto Rico, Memorial Weekend, yes, then come on down to escapepr.com. Check it out. It's going to be a wonderful vacation, and we look forward to seeing all of you lovers there. All right?
Love you all.
Yeah, no, no.